Brown. Like the guy, the surfing guy doing the
He was
interview.
like, ooh, and then
Oh,
the Australian! He's like, wow!
yeah, I didn't say a single
And
word.
I got totally pitted, dude. That one. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Second episode.
Second episode, and thank you so much for the very warm welcome and the enthusiasm for the first episode. That was really fun.
And very nice to see and read.
Yeah.
It filled me up with confidence.
And a lot of joy.
And love.
And glory.
And the beautiful things.
And the amazing feelings about... What are we going to do today?
What are we going to do today? Today we have a
Ooh.
very special guest.
Mm-hmm.
Very special guest to me.
True. You know this guest a little more than I do, but every time I meet this
very up close
guest...
and personal.
I'm very excited about them. They have a very endearing, they're cheering in the back. They have a very cheering and endearing atmosphere and aura around them.
And they worked here for 2 years. 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years.
Oh, now who you think it is.
We're going to talk about whiskey a little bit. We're going to talk about alcohol. And we're going to talk about...
Drinking culture.
Stopping drinking, going sober.
And then continuing drinking again.
Which is not being sober anymore.
We're going to read the questions. One of the questions was, what will our uploading schedule be like?
And we don't know.
We don't know.
It's going to be regular.
Yes.
Especially if this keeps on going at the rate it's going. But we need your help for that. Call to action.
I think
Subscribe.
the intention is for sure once a month. Yeah, if it's possible, twice a month. But
And there will be a Halloween episode for sure.
yeah.
Because I need an excuse to dress up. What can I say? I just like... And I have new hair. Hey, I've been growing a buzz cut for 9 months. Life has been miserable. That's why I was wearing a bandana last time. Because I look like a mushroom. The questions.
And then someone asked, tell us your dreams about whiskey and the malt vault. I think this is more a question for you.
No, you tell us about your dreams. Yeah, I mean, I'm the manager here. I just sort of do what our previous episode's guest asks me to do, and then I do a little bit more with different degrees of success, this being one of the things that I'm doing. I would like, for sure we would like to do more single cask releases, but we are quite picky with the quality of the products that we want to have here. So it's very difficult because you don't buy casks directly from distilleries. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of middlemen in the middle.
Yeah.
So it takes a while before you get to the actual product, and often good ones are a bit gate-kept by larger independent bottling companies, and what you're left with is product that is either quite good and incredibly expensive, or a good price and another 10-year-old Speyside bourbon cask.
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
All of our single casks have been wonderful so far. So we definitely would like to expand on that, but it needs to happen, you know? It's like love and like a fart. If it's forced, it's probably shit. Next question.
And then I had a question, and I didn't really understand it. Maybe
Yay.
this is speaking your language. Which whiskey has the closest bouquet to sex? Bouquet? But are we talking flower bouquet, or is bouquet a whiskey term?
I think
Like taste.
like palette? Like,
Yeah.
Palette?
yeah, like
The taste palette. The
like a
notes.
taste palette. The guest. Yeah, I think Masha is gonna answer this.
You're struggling.
Masha, we have Masha. Please come join
sandwich.
us. Time to get sandwiched.
Time to get
Sandwich.
How's the bliss?
I like me a sandwich.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello and welcome.
Okay.
You know how to answer the question.
What question?
Well, you know what a bouquet
So
was.
the bouquet
That was
is
my
the
theory.
whiskey.
Listen.
Okay.
That was just my theory.
So which one would be the closest to sex?
It depends on The sex.
Also depends on the
Yeah,
sex, to
because
be
it can be
honest.
really bad, but it can be really good.
Like whiskey.
And farts.
It can and farce. Classic missionary wedded couple. Once a month sex. Sex would be a 12-year-old Glenlivet. Just, you can't really go wrong with it. You know what to expect. No crazy surprises. Your situationship that you keep on calling back, it never
hits
is
the spot.
outstanding, but it always hits the spot. That would be any iteration of Kaulila. Because Kaulila is everywhere.
And what would be like a Jameson?
That
Next door
is
neighbor?
sex with. Next question. Someone asked, what is the craziest thing that happened at the bar? And I knew that she was gonna. No, not.
There was the time where one of the tall guys hit their head and it was bloody.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of hair.
Yes.
The amount of hair
That's
in
it.
the...
So he hit his head
Create a
really
wig.
hard after we told them to be careful
Yeah.
and going out. And then coming in, he hit his head again and started bleeding. And I said, I told you. And he said, I know. So he was laughing about it, but he had like a cut on his head. And he was so tall, like 3 meters tall, a giant. And then I was medicating his head in the corridor in
With
front of the
whiskey.
toilet. But he was so tall that even while seated on a stool, he would be too tall. So he had to kneel so that I could medicate his head. Someone asked where the idea for the malt vault came from. And I say, watch the first episode. We talk about it there. Tell us about you,
Yeah, tell
Marianne.
us about you. You are here today as a friend, as a bestie of Juicy and a friend of mine.
And wife.
And
And wife.
a wife
We
of
did
both
have a
of
wedding.
us. Oh. And you've worked here for 2 years.
I did work
How did
here.
you end up at the malt vault?
Funny story. So me and Juicy decided to go to university at the same time to do sign language. She had her own reasons. For me, I was just very interested in sign language because I was dancing at the time, and then sign language was like a choreo of the hands for me, and I was like, oh, I'll do that.
That's hot.
I'll do that. Let me try it.
I can not only dance but talk at the same time.
Exactly. It's really cool. I looked at the list of schools where they do the sign language, and the next best thing was Amsterdam. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm moving.
And you had been to Amsterdam before, right?
Yeah, I think once or twice. Then we met in the university. She adopted me as her introverted friend, cracked me open.
We went to the airport together
Oh,
to
yeah,
go back
yeah.
home Christmas Eve. And I was so sleepy, like we hadn't
Wasn't it in the
slept.
morning though?
It was like 4 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was telling me all about Nintendo Switch and all these great things. And I was like, okay. And all I could remember is she loves that Nintendo Switch. So then I see a post on Instagram that she's selling it. And I was like, what do you mean you're selling this? You love this.
Yeah. I was like, I need money to pay rent.
And then
like,
I looked at
"Do you
Zayn
want
and
a
I was,
job?"
Yeah, I was like, girlie needs job. Let's go.
Hell yeah. And that's how I ended up here, essentially.
And did you have any prior bar experience before that?
Yeah, I worked in bars before in Estonia as well, quite a few. But they were more like kind of dive bars, so it wasn't exactly, well, not even close, honestly. The like high level of customer service and like also whiskey was
Yeah.
never a thing for me before. So yeah, I came here with zero knowledge.
As most people do, like we discussed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But I think it caught on pretty fast.
As you always do. Because Mash is the type of annoying person that puts like 10% effort to achieve like 80% effectiveness. And when did you start drinking?
Ooh.
Because I mean, I wanted to get the, can I say Eastern European?
Yeah.
The Eastern European side
The
of
Eastern
things.
Yeah, the drinking starts generally pretty early.
Yeah.
Like early, like I mean, I was a late bloomer, so I started at 15.
Really late.
But there were
Loser.
Oh my god! But there were people I know that started like at 12 or 13 generally.
And what are you drinking at that time? Like Bacardi Breezers or beers? Or
No, we did our own like homemade cocktails, like vodka and apple juice.
Got it.
The very very basic ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that like
ones you brew in your backyard.
exactly. I remember the first time I got
Moonshining.
drunk was at a birthday party, a house birthday party. We were like 14, 15, maybe somebody was 16. And then I don't even know how many of the screwdrivers, right?
That's what they're called?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I
The,
think that's
like,
a name for it.
Vodka and some juice is a screwdriver, I think, right?
I'm a bad bartender.
I don't think that's what you sell in bars, so I think you should be fine.
Actually, they do sell those. You can ask those. Not
Oh,
here,
gosh.
but the bars in Estonia, you can ask for
Well,
a screwdriver. I didn't have a grasp on my limits for a long time.
Or other people's limits.
Well, it's hard.
Because going out with Masha was like, will I survive this?
Oh,
not
okay.
anymore.
Every night I went out with Masha has gone down in history as the time Masha decided to kill me. The night Masha decided I had to die.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Okay.
What's your relationship with alcohol now?
Now, it's way more chill. I know my limits. So I'm done with that. So it's, I don't know, like in terms of...
So articulate.
I know, right? It's gonna be so fun to edit this.
It's just like whatever.
But I think with that being said,
Did I say anything?
With that not being said,
with nothing being said at all,
what would you like to drink?
what would you like to drink?
Cloud9.
Exactly.
Cloud9 is our version of an amaretto sour with amaretto, frangelico, cherry liqueur, chambord, which is dark raspberry liqueur, lime juice, and in Masha's case, vegan egg whites. What did you do?
Don't worry about it.
Roll it. Or more like here. And then, no, I think
6.5 hours later.
I
Cry,
don't know the rest of it.
and I will sing a lullaby.
2,000 years later.
I think Bianca Del Rio and Sue Sylvester shaped me. Truly.
Bianca Del Rio is so fucking fabulous and so shady.
She's back.
Wasn't it the other way around?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
This is nice.
I know.
It tastes a bit like, and I hope I don't sound like a dickhead, like a nice cherry Coke or a click beer. It's very cherry forward, in my opinion.
It is. It's very
It is very
fruity.
cherry forward. What a phrase. Forward of cherry.
Cherry forward. I'm a connoisseur.
I'm done with the drink. It's over. Zoe, what was the first time you got drunk?
Yeah.
What I remember and what I know is that I can handle my liquor very well to the point where, and it's not like I'm not even trying to flex, to the point where it's like, it takes so long for me to get drunk. By the time I am drunk, it's like,
Too much.
I'm slurring my fucking words. I think I can count on one or two hands the amount of times in the
On
whole-
one or two hands.
one or two.
So like
but
5 or
5 or
6.
10 times.
Between
between
1 to 10 times.
1 to 10 times that I've thrown up.
I mean, in your defense, you were drunk, you don't remember.
One time I was apparently really hungover and I went along with my mom and my brother in the car because we were dropping my brother off somewhere, and I didn't have anything with me, not a bucket, not a plastic bag, nothing. And then I was like, and my mom was wearing a scarf at the time. She took the scarf off, handed it to me, and then I vomited into her scarf.
Wait, but you were in the car.
We were in the car, we were driving.
Just stop the car.
We were on the highway.
Well,
Rock and roll, baby. You stopped drinking for a year?
Yeah, so let's say I drank from 15 to...
We don't condone this.
Exactly.
Bad.
22, I think. I was like, listen, I want to get slimmer in my face, so I stopped drinking alcohol. Or like, just I cut down like a lot. and yeah, like after like that year, I think one of the first times where we went out, I only needed like a cocktail.
Remember the 81% rum
I do.
for Patrick's birthday?
I do. It was disgusting.
It was the worst thing. It was acetone.
Truly.
I later used it to remove ink from my nails. And it worked.
A friend of mine and we went to Antwerp together. I think this was a time when
Antwerp is always complicated.
Antwerp is a crazy place. We went out and we had bought a bottle of red wine to drink in the hotel room and some snackies to pregame, and then we were gonna go out, and it was a wild night because we had made friends with some shady men who said that they were like football hooligans and blah blah blah, and we were just like, well, we're in a different city, it doesn't really matter, you know, we're your friends for tonight.
Let's get killed.
Then the next thing I know,
If you get killed in Antwerp, it actually does not affect you. It's not like the
You
Matrix.
spawn back in your hometown.
you just wake up in your own bed.
Yeah.
But they asked us to go to another bar after hours, and I was like, okay, great, no problem, but I really need to piss. And when I need to pee, all the lights turn off and I get tunnel vision. I'm like, whatever we do, I need to pee. This is my main priority. So then...
Like Sims.
Like the Sims. This is my main... And exactly like that. Hello! And then we... They said to us, let's go walk there. And then I go, how long is it a walk? He's like, oh, I don't know, 15 minutes. And I said to him, absolutely not. The next thing I know, I'm on one of those electric scooters with him, holding on to the guy. And we go up to the bar after hours. And I'm like, oh, we need to connect like friends with the people inside. And I'm like, hey, I'm Zoe. And I run upstairs to go pee. Flash forward 3-4 hours, we find ourselves going back into the hotel room. I look to my bed, there's a huge red wine stain through layers, through the sheet, the cover, the mattress,
And the
huge
mattress topper, yeah.
wet red wine. And both of us, we walked inside, both of us had no idea how this happened. And this is the first thing we see, and I turned to her, I'm like, hello?
Who died here?
What happened? Did we do this before we left?
Who's period?
And then we were like, no, none of us remember it. And we were so buzzed, so I went to sleep on top of all of this because I needed to sleep. The next morning, this was
And when you need to sleep, you get tunnel vision. You just need to sleep.
We are still asleep when the checkout happens. They knock on the door, clonk, clonk, clonk. Hello, can you check out, please? We were like, yeah, no problem. Back an hour later, hello, you really need to leave, check out, blah, blah, blah. And then we're still like, nah. 30 minutes later, they do it again, and we've overstayed our welcome. She opens the door. She sees my fully covered wine stain mattress. And I say to her, and she goes, what is that? And then both of us go, we don't know. We are so sorry. We have no idea. We came back last night, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes, you have to pay for this. Like, this is not okay. And both of us were like, yeah, we completely understand. We finally make it out of the hostel, and she tells us how much we have to pay. She goes, you have to pay 30 euros. And I thought I was going to have to pay for the full bed, the mattress, everything. And then I said, 30 euros is, I'm happily pay 30 euros and run. Because I think she's going to realize later that 30 euros
went
does not cover anything. So I was like, great, don't worry
Make it
about
50 and keep the change.
Yeah. We don't know how it happened. To this day, neither of us know. So that's a long story, but it's a good one.
Somebody just had a very heavy flow.
Of red
Of
wine.
red wine.
Exactly. Wow, that's crazy.
Drinking needs to be done responsibly.
Responsibly, know your limits.
At a legal age.
At a legal age.
Very important.
In a sophisticated place.
Is it a problem here in the Netherlands?
What?
The underage drinking.
Yeah. Oh, I do
From what
have
age can you even start
So
drinking?
I have a small little anecdote. It used to be 16
For beer and wine.
yeah, I think for everything actually. When I was 16, because my birthday's in January, I could drink for a year legally, and then when I turned 17, they changed the law to everything being 18. So then I was drinking 1 year illegally.
I started drinking super late. Like I was 19 the first time I drank.
And you didn't know what a gin tonic was.
Exactly.
I think that's good though.
It is good, but then I have no idea how it is in Italy. I genuinely don't. If you ask me, is it a problem? I don't know.
But I
I was
also-
home.
I always approach drinking as like, something that I can do as an adult. Even as a kid, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll try this, but I never had this big urge. Also, because my parents were just like, well, rather not. Please don't. But
If you really have
if you
to.
do, just drink something light and don't go crazy. So I didn't go crazy.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
they were very open. It was never so
like taboo.
hush hush, and
Yeah.
that really helped.
How often do you drink now?
Um,
Well, also you, Zoe, how often do you drink now?
as you're
She's a spitter today.
I'm a what?
A spitter.
I said what I said.
Oh, okay, you first. What was the question? I already forgot. How often you drink?
Yeah. Now.
now, anytime I go out.
Yeah, okay.
Which is
How
not,
often do
which
you
is
go?
not a lot, honestly.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's very.
I think we do like 3 weekends in a row every 3 months,
Yeah.
which is an average of once a month.
Yeah, average once a month. Because I mean, this
Because
month
all the
was-
good events are one after the other.
Yeah, because it's kind of after the events. We don't just really like. I never drink on my free time
Me
where
neither.
I'm not. Where I'm just
Me neither,
chilling
I
at
swear,
home.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't drink at home alone, no.
No, because that's when you know it's bad.
Well, I don't know. I think there's
No,
something.
that's a joke.
No, but that's true. But I think there is.
Depends.
I always let me say something. No talking. I always found it a little bit. I don't want to say cringe, but yeah, cringe. How in American media, like movies and series, like, oh, it's such a rough day.
I need
Pour
a
me a
drink.
scotch and have the decanter and they pour themselves and then they drink and they're like, much better now. Like
Another one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a drug. Don't use alcohol like that.
That's just alcoholism.
Exactly. And it might not be to the extent where you drink constantly all the time, but I think you can be addicted to something even if you don't make use of it constantly every day all the time.
Yeah,
It's-
definitely.
But I do think that there's something a little bit romantic or romanticizable about, I always dreamt like a nightgown and a glass of port, home alone, fresh cut flowers everywhere, very Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
I could never do that. I tried. It doesn't work for me. But the aesthetics are
I mean,
delicious.
there's the alcohol paired with foods, like a good wine paired with a food or a beer paired with food. So alcohol is also part of a food and dinner experience. It can
Yeah,
be.
for sure. In terms of tasting, I love drinks.
Yeah.
I don't like wine that much, and I really don't like beer. But I mean, I obviously like whiskey. We talked about it extensively.
There's not a gun behind your
No,
behind your bag.
there's 400 bottles in the other room, though.
I
Okay.
think we got it.
Did we get it?
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for watching.
You're welcome.
Another day, another sleigh.
And please tell your friends about this
And ask us questions about
things.
things. What do you want us to talk about?
Do you have any idea for a topic?
Who should
Maybe
be the
not.
next guest?
The next
Me again.
guest. What would you like to talk about next time? Nah. So next episode will be about Enjoy your whatever day of the week you're watching this.
Yeah.
We will enjoy our Sunday and drink so much water.
Shout, 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 shout.
Everybody!
Shout, 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 shout.
No, a nice.
What?